growing up, we're always told that you need to be aiming for the big six figures, but £100,000, how much is that? Is that enough? I mean, do we even know how much that is take home? If not, how much is enough? 150,000? £200,000? I'm gonna be telling you guys the breakdown of how much you take home a month and the sort of expenses an average person is gonna have to pay every single month. So trust me when I say this, they don't teach you this in college, school, or university, but I'm gonna teach you on this channel. You see, growing up, we're always told this guy makes six figures, he's loving life, but how much is he paying on rent? How much is he paying for his children? Well, let me tell you this. The rent prices in London have gone up 9.4% since the pandemic, which is crazy. But what that means is your money isn't really worth what it used to be worth. But let me explain a little bit more. See, today you guys might be 25, 26, or maybe 30s, or however old you are, but the truth is, what you can get today, you won't be able to get in another 10, 15 years. What you get in 10, 15 years is going to be a lot more expensive. And so say you're absolutely killing the show and you're on 40 or 50,000 pounds a year. Generically speaking, you guys, if you're younger, as in 24, 25 or 30s, you're not going to be making 100,000 pounds a year. And if you are, then good on you, but you already know what £100,000 is. So say for example, your target's £100,000 a year. For example, and hear me out, it's gonna take you a few years, and let's say you get to 40 or 45 or 50 years old and you finally hit your big £100,000 a year. You'll be a lot older and you'll have responsibilities. Responsibilities like children and a wife and a house and bills and so much more. But you guys are gonna be like, a child can't cost that much money. So on average, a child can cost £500 a month. And if you therefore have 3 or 4 children, you could end up spending £1,500 or £2,000. Listen, even if we say for argument's sake, you're not going to spend that much. Let's say you spend £300 a month on a child, and anyone that has a child knows a child is worth a lot more. So if you have 4 children on £300, you're going to spend £1,200 on just your children. And then if you need to live on rent, you're going to end up spending £1,200, so you're really spending about £2,500. But it's okay, those are all your expenses, right? No, that's the thing. Those aren't all your expenses, because you have bills to pay, you're going to have a car, maybe you want to look after your wife and you need to pay for your wife. And obviously if you're making £100,000 a year, you're going to need to have nice clothes. I mean, you need to play the part, right? And you need to go on a holiday, and you need to look after not only your family, but you might need to give some money to your parents. It all gets a little bit crazy after a while. But how much is £100,000 take home after tax? £4,956.53p if you have a student loan. And let's be honest, most people these days go to university, and if you go to university, you think you get a good job, and a good job gets you 100k. £4,956, take away £2,500 just to live and pay for your children. And then you have all your bills, let's add on another £1,000 and maybe your car and so on and so forth. Is it really as much as you thought it was? But hang on a minute. That's what you can get for your money right now. And if you're on 30 or 40,000 pounds right now, it's gonna take you 20 years, 25 years to get 100k, right? And so in 20 or 25 years, is everything going up? Does inflation kick in? And is your money really worth what it's worth right now? For example, if you keep your money in your banks, is your money going down in value or is it going up? We all know this. If you don't know this, you need to subscribe to the channel and watch all the videos. Your money's going down. If you keep your money in the bank account, what you can buy with your money massively reduces, because today a £10 note is not going to be worth £10 in 20 years. If anything, it will be worth £5. So how much should you guys be making? Is it 100,000? Is it 150? Or is it maybe you just need to up your target, right? Maybe you need to just aim for 150 or 200,000 pounds a year. So 150,000 pounds a year take home is £6,536.94. And if you absolutely kill it and you make £200,000 a year, you will take home £8,370. Bearing in mind, this is if you don't have a student loan. A student loan is basically taking £1,000. Now, yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Having said that, let's be real for a second. How many people are going to make £200,000 working a job? That would put you in the top 1% of the UK. Well, actually, even if you made more than £80,000 a year, you would be the top 5% of the UK. So am I now saying the 99% or the 95% of people are hand to mouth? You see, according to a study done in June 2021, 19% of people had only £100 saved in their bank account, and 26% of people had less than £500 saved in their bank accounts in the UK. And 41% of people were 1 month's salary away from basically being bankrupt and having no money. Only 1 month away from having nothing in their bank accounts. See, what I'm trying to highlight here, there is a clear problem. And that's all I'm getting you guys to understand. £100,000 is decent amount of money. But is it the goal? Is it the target? Is it the end achievement? I don't think so. Is £200,000? Well, yes, that's amazing if you can get that in a job, but it's very hard to do that in a job. And so you do have to start a business, a side hustle, or do something for yourself. You have to find other streams of income. Yes or no, did coronavirus not absolutely kill us in terms of people lost jobs and people didn't have money and ended up going on job seekers allowance because people did not have money. And so you guys could completely be like, this guy's lost it and no, £100,000 a lot and I'm sticking to it. Or you guys could be like, hang on. Maybe, just maybe he's onto something. £5,000 a month is decent amount of money right now, but will it be a lot of money in another 10 years? That's my point to you, my brothers and sisters. A lot of people are not on six figures, but when you get to that, petrol prices are going up, food prices are going up, the meat prices are going up. Go ask your parents, they know about this. And so the money you make right now is worth X. Money what you will have in 10, 15 years will not be what it's worth today. Understand that. Make sure to subscribe because I'm going to give you more and more ideas on how you can actually come around and deal with this scenario and craziness going on in the world. But that's all from me. Wa jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.